been released from the Houston Texans. Both teams have parted ways, and if you've been following the channel, I've been saying that I thought was gonna happen. I was like, everybody was so focused on the Deshaun, and without a doubt we should be. I kept saying, JJ Watt, like, man, kept calling the show, man, we gotta get up out this mug, man. They tripping. What's going on, everyone, man? We here. Yeah, definitely an ugly situation. The Texans are struggling out here, and I hate that it went down like this. What's going on, everyone? We're just coming in here, coming together, and talking about the Houston Texans, man. What you doing, man? Y'all been struggling, man. Now y'all just released JJ, but I'm actually surprised it just got released. I'm surprised they didn't try to, trade him and get something for him. That's the surprising thing I took from, like, why not try to get a draft pick or something back instead of just letting him go for nothing? That's kind of surprising to me. Will Watson be next? I like I've been saying the whole time. I do think Deshaun Watson gets traded. I don't think he get released, but he will get traded. Who knows at this point? You said the Texans are going 0-16. I don't think they're going 0-16, but that does depend on what happens with this Deshaun Watson situation and who they can get in return for him. Because it's not looking too good right now at all. They are out here. I'm like, what are y'all doing, man? Y'all don't let Big JJ go. Which at the same time, he's been in the league 10 years. I want to say good for him. I mean, the Texans are clearly in a rebuild situation. He has been in the league for a while, a lot of injuries, so it's time for him to go somewhere and try to get him a championship. So I get it. But yeah, they definitely let Hopkins go last year for a pack of Skittles and 2 bags of chips. So I'm not surprised that they just released JJ for nothing. But I'm like, you realize they should have got something back, you would think. Why gone, man? He gone. He gone. Before I get going any further, I want to thank the sponsor of this episode, Manscaped. You know when you're feeling down and you're like, man, I know I got to use some other razors before and it just ain't get you right. You're like, ugh. That's why Manscaped has changed the game with the Lawnmower 3.0. You can use that bad boy down there. That new technology is great. Go to Manscaped, use the code JLB, and they're going to get yourself 20% off. You already got free shipping. It's going to change your life, man. They the best thing going today. Thanks, Manscaped, for supporting the podcast. Go check them out. But yeah, man, it's crazy. JJ. Now, the question is, where do you think JJ goes? Because I'm going to throw this out there. Do you think he takes a pay cut and does he? I think there's 2 places he could end up. I think he could end up in Pittsburgh with his brother, or do you think he, takes that huge pay cut and goes to the defending the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Bucks? Oh, yeah. I think the team he ends up on is going to be obviously a really good contending team. He can. That's the only advantage of him being released is that now he can kind of pick and choose where he wants to go. So I'm guessing that's probably part of the reason why they released him. They're like, we're not even going to trade you. We're going to let you go He'd be able to go and pick who you want to be with. So by that, I don't think he goes to the Cowboys because I don't think the Cowboys are a contending team for a Super Bowl right now. I think Watt has to end up on a legit Super Bowl contender team. Now, if the Cowboys are some way somehow able to pull off the Chiefs, that would be a good one as well. The Chiefs would work. You know, I think the Chiefs' biggest thing is, well, defense is always good, but I think the Chiefs' biggest thing, they got to get that offensive line together. But I do think that he would be good there because they do fit the criteria. Saints would. Well, we don't know if the Saints are a contender or a pretender right now because we would have to see what happens with that Drew Brees in the quarterback situation. Because if they lose Drew Brees, they are not contenders anymore. We just naming everybody in the league now. The Ravens. I mean, he would obviously help that defense, but I don't think the Ravens' defense is necessarily the problem with the Baltimore Ravens right now. I think they have to kind of figure out some more things with their offense. I think they need to get Lamar more playmakers on offense more. I think their defense does need to get upgraded a little bit, but for the most part, their defense is good. They need to focus on getting Lamar more weapons so he doesn't have to have that feeling of running around all the time. Bills, I feel like the Bills defense is already set. I don't necessarily think they would need a JJ Watt, but I think they would obviously get them if they want to. The Dolphins, while the Dolphins made the playoffs this year and they are an up and coming team, I don't think them adding JJ Watt puts them in the Super Bowl. So I don't think he would go there. So I would say no to JJ Watt there, but I mean I could see that one happening. Okay. Whew, sorry about that, because Miami is definitely better than what people thought they were. Said the Bucks let. And it's definitely, like I said, I think the Bucks are the team he ends up with. I think Brady and them call him. I think he absolutely takes a discount. He done made his money. I think he definitely would take a discount to go to a contending team. That's how I feel about this. I think this one, and I mean, you get it, man. 10 years with the Texans, and it's like and they not run or really made that much of a dent in the postseason, so they let him go. You gotta find you a contending team. You gotta get that Super Bowl ring. And I think without a doubt, the team that gives anybody their best chance is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Heck, you saw a couple days ago, Adrian Peterson was like, "Hey man, y'all sign me up next year, man. I need to be a Buck." I don't think so. Yeah, from a defense point of view, Ty Bowles is just great, and this have JJ be a part of the defense with Ty Bowles would be great. Yeah, so I think they could do a lot of great things together. Yeah, they could definitely do a lot of great things together. So I'm gonna be pumped to see that as well. Yeah, we here. It's going down, man. J.J. Watt released from the Houston Texans. It's a sad day to be a Texans fan, but at the same time, but yeah, I said that earlier. Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh is Still a contending team, man. It would be cool to play with your brother. Take a 1 year deal, a 2 year deal, 20 million. I think he does a 1 year deal for 20 million. I think that would probably be more than I think he would do because I think he's gonna go to whatever team he goes to at a huge discount this year. I don't want to say that he's ring chasing, but it makes sense, man. He's been in the league 10 years, a lot of injuries, dealing with an organization that doesn't seem to want to win. JJ like, man, I'm gonna get that Super Bowl. So I think to me, the two teams that kind of make the most sense would be Watt going to Pittsburgh to potentially play with his brother. I could see that being, and they are a Super Bowl contending team with Big Ben still there. I don't see him with the Colts. If the coach figure out their quarterback situation, maybe. The argument could be, see, the argument with the Colts would be, I don't think they can make the playoffs. I don't think they're a Super Bowl contending team. But like I said, the argument could be that if they added a J.J. Watt, a healthy J.J. Watt on defense, that he brings everybody on that defense up another notch, that could become a potentially great defense. So that's something you can look at it too. So that in that way, the coach could be an option, but the coach also kind of have to figure out what they're going to do with their quarterback position. And I kind of, because if they get like a Carson Wentz or something like that, they get a quarterback like that, an established one, then I could see JJ talking to him. But if they like pick up one in the draft or something like that, I couldn't see JJ going to another rebuild, even if the defense is good. See him go Seattle or the 49ers. 49ers, baby. Rams, the Rams would be great, but I don't see how the Rams would have the money to pay them. The Rams got a lot of people on their on the books. The Cardinals, I don't see them as contenders. The Seahawks, man, they're kind of a big mess. They got to figure out what they can do with Russell Wilson and keep him going, keep him happy, get some offensive line help. I just don't know that he'll want to go to a team with his brothers. If they be successful, it would be about the whole team. I just feel him wanting to stand out on his own, if that makes sense. I see him just wanting to win him Super Bowl at this point. He's gonna try to go to any team that he feels gives him the best chance. Like I don't see him deciding to go and become a New York Jet. Like he's not gonna do that. He wants to go. You know, like man, I'm sick of this losing. I'm sick of this losing. I'm just sick of this losing, man. Sick of us not knowing what's going on. It's time for me to go. And JJ was like, I'm gone, man. I mean, they all always looking for money, but I don't think this is move is more about potentially going to a winning organization, not about money. Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Texans right now, the Texans don't know what they want to do. But I mean, if they release JJ, I feel like that gave away that they're probably going to trade Deshaun as well. Because if you're going to keep Deshaun, why would you let JJ go? Because you telling JJ that by you telling us by releasing JJ is that you started over. And if you starting over, why would you have Deshaun as your quarterback? I got you. I figured that's what you meant. But it's kind of like y'all gonna have to figure something out, man. This ain't it. But yeah, the Chiefs will be a good team as well. 3 years too late. Yeah, if he could have been gone a little earlier, that would have been great for his career. He would have been a little bit healthier, but I think JJ still can play in this league, and I think he goes to a good the team with a good already has a good defense, a good defensive coordinator. I think he can do some things for that team, especially he doesn't have to be the main vocal point of the team. Yeah, that's why I think like a team like the Bucks with a defensive coordinator like Todd Bowles would be great for him. It would take a lot of pressure off, so I think that would be good for him. But yeah, y'all, let me know who. But how about the Browns? I don't see him going to Cleveland, but they are on the come up, and they definitely need help on the defense and the offense. They could be a dark horse team if they get people talking to them and explaining to them this, and that. I think he probably goes to a team that's a little bit more established when it comes to winning a little bit more than the Browns though. Where is JJ going? Right now we do not know. But it's only he got released from the Houston Texans. It's official, man. He gone, and you have to believe someone who's been defensive player of the year of this league multiple times. Someone who has so many sacks. Someone who has seen this organization not do good by him. He wants to, at this point, he done made his money. I hate saying that, but that does happen a lot of times. People, they done made their money, and they're like, man, I got to get that championship ring, man. So I feel like he's going to go somewhere where he's going to take less money, but he's going to get that championship. So I think it's a great chance to only see him sign a 1 year deal. I think at the most he signs a 2 year deal. I think whatever this next move is for him, it's going to be fast. I don't see him staying at this place. Like I said, I think it's only going to be 1 year deal he'll sign to come on the team and try to take them over the top to get the championship. He could potentially sign a 2 year deal. There's no chance he signs a 3 year deal. Yeah, man, them Texas, man, y'all got to do. Y'all, what y'all doing, man? Y'all, and all of this didn't really have to happen. All thing y'all had to do was just talk to your team. Low key, Super Bowl, I kind of get coming out of it now with how bad with how bad the Chiefs played. You be like, I see why I ain't want to get Eric, but I still think Eric Bieniemy would have been the right choice. Offensive guy would have gotten Sean happy. And with that, I think it would have made JJ happy that he would have saw this organization going in that right direction. Right now, when you look at the Texans, you see it and then you believe that they're going down when they should be going up. They could have very well been going on the up had they made a couple decisions different, and it's how they handled the situation. That's the thing that people don't understand a lot of times when it comes to these things. One little move where you can give or take something can make a big difference on someone. They be like, "Oh man, they believe in me. They listening to me, man." And just do that for them, and they gonna make them happy. They gonna want to work for you. They gonna want to play for you. But nah, you want to stroke your ego, stroke your power, and now you're not very good, and the people who are supposed to be under you, they want to leave. So that's sizzling your spirit. But they got to do better, man. Has to do me read some of these comments here. Could have get some O-line help for Watson when his stock was highest. Yeah, that's true. Browns not a championship team yet. Absolutely not. They're definitely not. This could be interesting. What about Green Bay? I can see JJ. I can see that actually. That would be a good move. Aaron Rodgers hitting him up. Hey man, hey JJ, come on over to Green Bay, man. Texans franchise needs to be sold. They're wasting space at this point. They are definitely not making the correct hires right now. Bucks get JJ, go back, repeat. That's where I think that he goes. Watson leaves before the season starts. Yeah, I think this move shows us they're in a full rebuild, and that Deshaun Watson, even though he's still young, he will definitely be getting traded. Bucks, no offense. Bucks, no offense, but they aren't a team here. Think about it, in my opinion. Why do you think that? I'm going next. I'm going next week. I think or next month. It will be. The Bucks are a good team. Everybody's gonna be trying to take a pay cut to go there, man. He's from Wisconsin, so it makes sense for him to go back home. Yeah, I could see that, man. Him going to Green Bay. Green Bay potentially is a contender. You know, playing playing on the same field as Aaron Rodgers, who was also had his the question would be this: even though Aaron Rodgers wants help, he's also had uh, issues with this organization. So, would he tell JJ like, "Look, man, I would love to have you, but this organization here ain't hitting on that neither." I wonder would he make that phone call? Interesting. But all right, guys, thank you all for tuning in to I Love Sports. JJ Watt released from the Houston Texans. I just had to hop when I saw it. I had to hop up on here, man. I had to talk about it. I didn't even got all my stuff together yet, but I was like, I had to hop up on here. Thank you all for tuning in. I have to go and get everything together for work and everything, get people up. It's craziness, man. JJ, he gone, man. All right, guys. See y'all again. Make sure you join me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Got some WWE stuff I'm working on for tonight. Then UFC reaction to the pay-per-view tomorrow night. Then NXT on Sunday. We'll be back with Raw on Monday. We don't stop on this channel, man. And whenever some more breaking news happens, no, the Giants are in a public. The Giants are probably in the same situation that the Texans are in. They're just in a full, straight up rebuild. So I don't see that happening anytime soon. They are a few years away from being any type of good. But thank you all. I'm gone, man. Until we meet again.